Hi everyone. So today we are going to build a project, but this project is mostly for those in the upper primary ages, let's say 9 to 11 or 12. So this is a simple project, a mini personal website that talks about yourself. So most times everybody goes on social media to talk about themselves, but this project is actually just a simple web page we are going to build that talks about yourself. It's a website that talks about yourself. So I'm going to build it from scratch to show you how to achieve this. You have your name here, you have a little description about you. You can still add more if you want to, and your hobbies, and also you add an image and also a link to your favorite topic you want to talk about. You can actually have the link to it. So let's jump right away. The first step in that, you have to create a folder down your desktop. I'll be creating this folder on my desktop and giving it my name. I'll call it Kingsley. So I have the folder on my desktop created already. Then I'll have to open what they call a Notepad. So Notepad is like a text editor which you use to write your HTML code in it. So you can get Notepad here. If you don't see it displayed on your start, you can actually search for Notepad in your apps and you see Notepad. You click on it and it opens. So you see Notepad like this. So this is the code for the right website. I'll be creating a new tab to create a new file. So first off, we actually have our Notepad here, but we want to save it so that it can actually be able to run our browser. So the first thing you do is to click on File, then click on Save As. Then over here you need to select on the location you want to save it. So this is on our desktop in Kingsley folder. So I'm in Kingsley folder. You must double click to go into your folder, your name, where you want to save it. Then when you have done that, make sure you come to this Save As type, change it from text document to all files. Then here is where you give it a file name. Say about me dot, make sure you add dot html and press save. So it's actually here. So when we go to the desktop, you see Kingsley, your folder, or actually my name or your name displayed there. Then you see the about me file is created. But now it doesn't do much, because if you double click on it, it's just like a random blank page website, nothing is displayed. So we are going to add contents on it. And if you look up here, the previous one have about me Kingsley, we are going to actually fix that here right away. So how do you do that? I'll be opening side by side. We have our Notepad. I'll take it to the side. For you to make them side by side, you hold your Windows key on your keyboard. Let me bring out the on-screen keyboard. Hold your Windows key, then you press your right arrow. It goes by the left, then this one comes by the right. So we have our Notepad here. Then I'll select our about page will be here. So you have, that is what, just hold your Windows key, then either your left arrow if you want this one that is selected to move to this side. So you have something like this too. While we work on our website here, we save and refresh, and we'll see what goes up here. So the first thing we'll be typing is the DOCTYPE, which tells our browser that this is HTML5. They have different versions of HTML, but you don't need to be bothered about that, because what you just want is your website to be up. So we'll type this, just type exactly what I'm typing, don't need to bother much. So DOCTYPE space HTML, then we have that type. Then we want to type our tags. Our tags is actually how your browser know this content is for this, this is for this. So we have HTML tag, we have head tags, and all other tags. So we are going to use our HTML tag to tell our browser that whatever is in this content is what we want to be displayed on the web page on the browser. So, and every tag has opening and closing tag. So when you open it, just like you have your sentence you write in school, you start with a paragraph, and when you are done writing, you end with a full stop or a comma. And so that is the same way we have it over here on our HTML document we are writing for the website. So a closing tag, it looks somehow similar, but just an extra. This symbol is what you have to differentiate it between the opening and the closing tag. So this is the opening tag and this is the closing tag. So just add HTML, then close it. Then inside here we have our head. That means where this about me section that you are seeing here, my name, we don't want this about me.html to show the file name. We want about you to show what is about the person. So over here, I will come here and type head, close it, open it. Then we'll have to close the head, we'll close it. So we also over here want to have our title. So you can actually press tab or 4 white spaces If you tab doesn't work, you give 4 white spaces, 1 2 3 4. So you have 4 white space to have just instead of a tab, so that it can be under it, so that it will look as if it is organized, so as to know which one is under which one, for you to avoid being confused when someone is trying to read your document or your web page document. So we'll type our title, we call it title, so we'll add a tag for the title. Then we'll also type what we want to be displayed. I'll say about, let me use somebody's name so that to differentiate this. I'll say about Ben. Yeah, the name I'll use is Ben. Then I'll close it. We'll have it over here closed. Then we need, so if I save this, you click on file, click save, or you press Ctrl S. When we refresh this, you can see about me Ben has been displayed here. So now it's now time for us to write the content of the website. So how do we do that? I'll come over here, the content of the website. So like I told you, whatever is in the head, you see it in the heading here, or it talks about what the browser sees, you see it in the head. Then the body is what shows in the body section here. So the content of the body shows on the body section, the head shows on the head here. Arbitrary, yes, that is actually what it means. So what we want to be displayed in the body, let's write the body, and we close the body. Then here is actually where we'll write our document. So we'll press for white space, 1 2 3 4. Then we'll type our header, the head of which is h1. They have different levels of h, so we'll just use h1, which is the first one, the higher one, to write hello Ben. I'll close the header or the heading h1. Then when I save, then refresh, you can see hello and Ben is displayed here. Then we have that. We want to also add a paragraph for white space. Then we'll add our p tag where we'll talk about ourselves. Then we can say I am 10 years old and I love to skate. Then full stop and then close it. So please don't give enter. It's just that the space was not enough. So if I zoom out a little bit, you can see it enters one line. So don't give space all in one line. So you only use a new, when you want to enter, use a new tag, that is when you enter, you create a new line for it. So if we save this and refresh, you see it displayed. So we should just fast it up so that's the video not to be very long. Then we'll be adding hobbies. So Wi-Fi space h2, close it. Then we'll write my hobbies and close the h2. Then over here we'll keep a white space. Then we'll add our list of hobbies. So they call it under, there are two types of lists. There are on other lists and other lists. Other lists are those ones that are like steps. Let's say for instance you have your recipe and steps for you to cook make a toast bread. So for instance, step 1 is to get your bread and all that. So we use OL, which is ordered list, to make it look like list it in alphabetical order 1 2 3 4. Then we use UL for unordered list. So let me just show you a little bit of what it looks like. So we have our ordered list and we are going to close it by pressing enter. This is ordered list, so it gives it number. So inside here we'll press here, we'll give it 8 white spaces, so something like this. All right, so now we have our list li. Now we'll say drawing, close it, then press enter. Li football, li, oh sorry, I didn't close the tag. Li, close. Then we'll do another one, li, close it. Hockey, or whichever sport he likes hockey. That's what he told me last time I asked him. So if we save this, now watch, if you refresh, you see it's actually numbered 1 2 3 because it's actually an ordered list. But hobbies are not supposed to be in numbering form, like step by step, because you can actually take this one up and take it down, it doesn't change anything. So instead of using ordered list, we'll just change this to UL and go down, change this to UL, close tag, UL, save it, and if we run it, you see it's actually in ordered unordered list. So we have that ready. Then we will be adding one more thing, which will be link to our favorite website. So I want to add a link to our favorite website before the last one, our image. So add a p tag 1 2 3 4. Then add a p tag that will talk about our image. Learn more about my favorite topic. Then close the tag, add a href, that means an anchor tag that will take it to the website I want. So I'll press space, because if I don't give this space, it will actually not show on the website. So click here, add my href, which is gonna be the link to the website. Then I will go to the browser and search for my space. I'll type space, press enter. So you can see space NASA. So I want it to take me to NASA, or you can actually use Wikipedia. Let's use Wikipedia. If I click on this, so I want it to take me to the website. So what do I need to do? I'll just copy this website, copy this, copy, come over here. I'll do this and close it. Now my website should be inside here. So the website I copied here should be pasted here, so you can see. Then if we save this, save and go back and refresh, you can see it, but you are not seeing the link because we need to write the text that will be displayed here. The link is here, but it's supposed to be on the text. So what text are we going to display? I'll say here and also close the anchor tag, sorry, a, then close it, dot, then close our paragraph p. So if I save this, I can use Ctrl S to save, refresh, you can see here. So if I click on this, it takes us to this page. Then the one more last thing, we'll be adding a picture of football. So here I'll click here to add a picture of football. When I'm talking about football, him playing football, so I can just do a Google search of football to get an image. So you can come to pictures, click on pictures, it takes you to Bing Pictures or Google Chrome. So you can see different pictures of football. Alright, click on this, you see save image as, click on the save image as. Then I will come to desktop, my folder. I'm in my folder. Here I will now type football, then you can save it as source files or use .jpg and save, and it's saved. So it is saved already, so you can see the picture is saved. Then I'll come to here, I'll add the image of the ball, 4 white space. I will now write my image tag img followed by source. Source is actually the link to the image. Then close my tag, the link to the picture, and all should display what I'm talking about. So it will be here, should be my football. Now, and I close it. So when we save, refresh, you don't see the image of football because we have not added the link to the picture of football. But if you will notice, this our alternate tag is telling us that should, in case maybe something happens, the image will not load, this text should tell the person what the image is all about. So that is why we have this text. So now I'll go and add the image of football. So what is the name of the image we downloaded? It's football.jpg. We'll just search because we save it in the same folder where our about us is. So I'll just type football.jpg, and when we save this, refresh, you see we have our football showing. So that's all for now. You can try yours out, build something unique, and actually you can actually drop the link to what you build or image or screenshot so we can see what you build. You can try adding some styles to it if you like, and do some research. You can add more hobbies to your, you can add on that favorite link you have. So build it, be creative, do whatever you want to do, add to it so that your website will look nice. And today we just build a mini personal website that works without the internet, just on your computer, and you can introduce it to your friends, show your friends that this is actually what I built. Now I will want you to try changing the background color, add some more hobbies, or even a link to something you love so much. And if you enjoyed this, I would love you to subscribe to this channel for more weekly STEM projects. Let's build something amazing next week.